All right, guys, take number 10,726. It's been fucking forever since I've done a video like this, but this could not just slide. This could not fucking slide with me. So what's going on? My name is Skill87, and today I want to talk about the infamous Cyberpunk 2077, which feels like it's been in development limbo for fucking forever. And it's about to come out in a couple days, and I can't fucking wait. I have no more sick days left, but I'll figure it out. I'm going to play this game all fucking day. It's all I want to play. I am loving what I'm seeing online, these reviews. I'm loving what I'm reading. You see, the thing about this game is, right, coming from CD Projekt Red, the people behind the Witcher franchise, which I loved The Witcher 2, and The Witcher 3 was, was great. It wasn't my favorite game. I actually one of those few people that prefer The Witcher 2 over 3, but The Witcher 3 is fucking humongous, and when it comes to DLC, CD Projekt Red really did The Witcher 3 some real justice with his DLC. That DLC is practically unfucking rivaled to this day. But I want to talk about something that peaked. I noticed I'm on my way home. Right? I was running some errands and shit, and I go on Metacritic and I see that the review embargo has been lifted, and it's a bunch of written reviews from all the biggest websites on the internet. And they're not allowed to show their gameplay because CD Projekt Red has stated they want no one streaming the game, showing any type of gameplay till the actual release date. Understandable. So all these big websites, all the gameplay they're showing is pre-recorded shit that CD Projekt Red sent them. Okay? But the reason I'm making this video is because I'm going through all the reviews, and everyone knows that the biggest websites in the world for reviews is IGN, GameSpot, Polygon, etc. But GameSpot and IGN are the big household names, okay? And my problem with GameSpot recently is this entirely weird new approach they have to reviewing games, and it's just trash. And this is gonna sound ridiculous, to people just don't understand, but real gamers like myself, we can tell the difference between a person who's a genuine real gamer and a person who plays games. And that sounds kind of fucking ridiculous, but if you talk to anyone that plays games at the level that I play and my friends play, versus someone that says, yeah, I played Fallout, I played for like 5 hours, a great game, I'm a gamer. I'm not going to get into a whole discussion of, you're a gamer versus you're not a gamer, but we know whose opinion actually fucking counts in this world. So you have real game reviewers, and you have these fucking game journalists, and game journalists are a fucking plague because instead of reviewing games for what they are, they try to get political with it, and they nitpick it, and they somehow try to incorporate all Black Lives Matter and feminism into video games. I don't understand this fucking trend. I don't get it. It's stupid. Get it the fuck out of my fucking video games. So, let's talk about GameSpot. A while ago, one of the greatest games to ever be fucking released, okay, Ghost of Tsushima, took the world by storm. It was incredible. It came out of nowhere. No one knew it was in development. Okay, Sucker Punch Studios went MIA for years, and out of nowhere, hey guys, make a ninja game. And when it finally got released and the world played it, we were like, holy shit. I played Ghost of Tsushima. I platinumed the absolute fuck out that fucking game. That game was incredible. I cannot believe it. What did GameSpot give Ghost of Tsushima? A game that is about to win Game of the Year across the board? A 7. They gave it a 7. Now, I'm all for, reviews being opinions and shit. I will argue that a professional reviewer, a proper reviewer, something I have built my YouTube channel on. I don't do the YouTube thing anymore. I got too much going on, in real life. I got my work. I'm an essential employee. Got my beautiful wife, and I got my amazing fucking dog. Keep me busy. I'm gaming all fucking day. My thing, when I reviewed, right, how I built my reputation is I was brutally fucking honest. And even if I didn't like a game, I could still praise in certain areas. So I made sure I gave games a fair score. I explained my score to a detail that I felt unmatched compared to all these, these fucking big websites that their pockets are really fucking deep with these publishers and shit. And I only reviewed certain types of games. I only reviewed games that I knew I was qualified to review. It's one of the reasons I don't review sports games. I'm not into sports. I don't watch sports. I know nothing about sports games, so how would that look if I reviewed Madden and gave it a 9? What credentials do I have to review Madden. I don't know anything about football. I enjoy watching it sometimes with friends, but I'm that guy who asks questions like, what just happened or whatever. I'm that guy. Why would you take what I have to say seriously about a fucking football game? Let's look at let's look at GameSpot's review for Cyberpunk. They gave it a 7, okay? And the woman that reviewed it is Kaylee Plague. And this shit, my boy, this shit rubbed me the wrong way, because this woman, if you click on her name on GameSpot, what is it, Kaylee Plague, all she fucking posts and talk about is, what is this game? All she talks about is Pokemon and Animal Crossing. The entire staff of everyone there, you picked the one fucking female that all she fucking plays is Pokemon and fucking Animal Crossing. And she gave it a 7. And we're going to talk about why. This same website gave Sam and Max Save the World Remastered a 7, and Sakuna of Rice and Ruin Sakuna Rice and Ruin an 8. You gave a weeb, pedophile fucking game an 8, and you gave Cyberpunk a 7. This better be the most justified 7 in the fucking history of 7s. Here's the thing, right? 7's not a bad score. But you really got to explain to me why that 7 exists. I do not want to hear it has bugs. It's a fucking open world game. Every single open world game after 1,000 patches has bugs. Because that is the nature of open world games. They are too big to be perfect. Okay? The bigger a game is, the more AI the game has to process, the more that's going on, the buggy, it's just going to be buggy. It's something you have to accept. They can polish it, but it'll never be perfect. So when you say bugs, what kind of bugs are we talking about? You couldn't jump, or an NPC, you have to reset the game? Yeah, it's annoying, but that's a common thing. Fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey, buggy as shit, was patched like 20 fucking times. It's still buggy as shit. That game got 9s across the board. Because guess what? Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a fucking fantastic game. Because people are realistic about this shit. They don't get these game journalists, this plague, this poison to the gaming industry. People that have nothing, they don't know nothing about games. They don't know nothing about fucking games. They review video games like it's a fucking show on Netflix. Instead of getting a proper game reviewer, instead of diving deep into a grandmother's fucking basement, getting the fattest, ugliest, sweatiest, never felt the walls of a female fucking dude with a receding hairline, pimples in his face to review this game, they got Candy Plague to review GameSpot. And then the best part about this review, on God, is the video, Cyberpunk 2077, does live up to the hype. You have this woman in the middle of the video, a girl to her left and a guy to her right, and all three of these fucking people look like the typical, with all the respect, look like the typical white people that go to Black Lives Matter rallies and shame other fucking white people. That's exactly what I got from these people. I will leave a link to exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. These three people do not look like a thing about fucking gaming. The guy looks like he's the type of person that simps for women. The girl that reviewed the game thinks Animal Crossing is the greatest thing in sliced fucking bread, and they got her to review Cyberpunk. And the girl on the left, oh my God. And here's the thing, right? This review is not going to affect the sales. The game's going to sell phenomenally. This game's going to fucking, it's going to have records. It has fucking Keanu Reeves in it. This game is getting AAA scores across the board. But the thing is, when you are a reviewer at GameSpot, you have a responsibility to be honest and realistic as fucking possible. Not give games a 7 because there's some graphical glitches in an open world game that did not their version of the game has not even received the major 48 plus fucking gig day one patch to fix all that fucking shit. But okay, it is what it is. The good. No. Skip the good. Let's go straight to the bad. There's so much to do that isn't meaningful. So a lot ends up feeling superfluous. So every professional review I read that isn't GameSpot said the exact opposite of what this fucking woman just said. Open world games typically always follow this trend of the main story being kind of short and there's a bunch of side content to get lost in. That's one of the things you buy an open world game for. You can technically beat Grand Theft Auto, Assassin's Creed, all these games you can beat like in 15, 20 hours if you just play the main story. But if you do all the side content, you can get over 100 hours in these games. There's typically 10 times more side shit to do, get lost in. Whether it be short or long, detailed or not, side content is big in open world games. So there's so much to do, and she views it as a negative. Holy shit, fire this bitch. Superficial and often edgy aesthetic choices often have no real purpose, which makes them grating rather than adding anything relevant to the world. Bro, she really went out of her way to word that. Holy fucking shit, the game is edgy. You know what? I don't blame the developers for being a little edgy with this new lifestyle we live in. Everyone's a fucking snowflake all of a sudden. We got the coronavirus and snowflakes ruling 2020. It's fucking crazy. This is the big one. The incorporation of different cultures and backgrounds is wildly inconsistent, from good to inaccurate to downright offensive. Woman, I don't care how much hate I get. I don't care how many dislikes I get in this video. I really hate it when fucking white people tell other people how they should feel. You are. Here's the thing, right? I absolutely love everybody. Like, I love everyone in this fucking world. But I noticed this new trend of people victimizing and people being offended by shit that has nothing to do with them, or people telling other people what to be offended by. Shut the fuck up. The incorporation of different cultures and backgrounds. Thank you. I'm glad a game has fucking people that, we have. It's great. We finally got a bunch of awesome female lead characters in video games recently that aren't over-sexualized. We finally have a lot more characters in gaming that aren't fucking white. This shit has really changed. It's great. Look at Apex Legends. When I first played Apex Legends, I was baffled. Like, the entire staff, the majority of the cast is minorities. I was like, this is wonderful. Finally, some representation is awesome. The incorporation of different cultures and backgrounds is wildly inconsistent. But who are you to say that? Are you like the end-all, be-all? You know everything about everyone's fucking culture? Like, I don't understand you. Kaylee. The main story doesn't cohere with the rest of the game, with an urgency that's odds with everything else. What are you even trying to say with this shit? The main story doesn't cohere with the rest of the game. Side content never applies to the main story. That's why it's called side content. Side content is supposed to be completely have nothing to do with the main story. 2, add a little comedic relief. 3, be a little dark sometimes. 4, it just gives you extra shit. So all I got from the main story doesn't cohere with the rest of the game with an urgency that's at odds with everything else. Bitch, it's side content. It's extra shit to get lost in. Technical issues from visual bugs to full-on crashes are so pervasive that it's impossible to ignore. I understand that. Yes, a lot of these open world games have a lot of bugs. But you also made the mistake of, playing the game on a gaming laptop. A gaming fucking laptop. A gaming laptop. And in her review, she states that her friend played on a fucking desktop and had none of the issues she had. So I'm sorry, you played on a probably dated laptop and the game crashed on you 1,000 times, versus you should at least be running the game at a minimum of 2080 Ti or a 3070, or the recommended 3080, but you want to run it on an old laptop, the game crashed on you, and you include that in your review. Plus, the game's getting a major 40 plus gigabyte patch day one to smooth things out. But it's an open world game. Bugs and glitches are going to exist in this game, no matter how many times they patch it. Good job, Kaylee. Miss Pokemon and is the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. Now, don't get it twisted. I love Pokemon, and I'm not against the idea of a person who loves Pokemon reviewing the game. But guys, at GameSpot, this game has been in development for fucking years. If I was the fucking owner of GameSpot, I would get my most qualified, sweatiest, ugliest, receding hairline, pimple face, never felt the walls of a woman reviewer and have him review this game. Because there's no fucking way you gave the game a 7, you gave Ghost of Tsushima a 7, and the entire other professional industry completely said the opposite of what you fucking say. So now I'm at the point where I truly believe you are making these reviews for clout. You want that traffic on your website because you can't compete with IGN. Because the guy that reviewed Cyberpunk on IGN, the guy sounds like he's never felt the walls of a woman. His whole appearance, he has that true gamer. I play Dungeons and Dragons every day. I had incorporated $5,000 into this weeaboo gotcha phone game. That is the man I want to fucking hear. I want to read his review, and he praised the shit out of the game. Did he criticize the game? So maybe absolutely no game's fucking perfect, but his review actually made sense. So I want to get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? And that felt really good. That felt really good. You know, I haven't done a YouTube thing in a while, and that felt really fucking good, man. And you know what? I'm talking about what I've been playing. I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty Cold War, but that skill-based matchmaking, that shit, bitch. Me and my wife, because Diana is a fucking monster at Call of Duty, and I'm a monster at Call of Duty, and the struggle is fucking real, bro. The struggle is real. Like, I'll have one good game and get my ass handed to me 5 games straight, because that skill-based matchmaking said, oh, you're having fun? Fuck, nigga? Hell no. It's over for you. Get these 5 L's. Yo, my win-loss ratio is atrocious in Cold War. My KD is fine. I think a 1.6 something. My win-loss is negative. I'm not even fucking ashamed to admit that. When Scump can't even have a 2.0 KD, I am allowed to have a negative win-loss ratio. So, but yeah, fuck GameSpot. Fuck your review for Cyberpunk. It's not going to affect the Metacritic score. You got 91. But I felt that the truth you need to be exposed. You don't get to give Ghost of Tsushima 7. The game was fucking phenomenal. I platinum the game, and I have a rule. I only platinum games I fuck with. I have to really like the game. I have to say to myself, on everything holy, on everything Black Jesus ever created, Ghost of Tsushima was fucking incredible. It was gorgeous. It was it was such a technically advanced fucking game, right? They achieved such a phenomenal fucking experience on hardware that's old. Jesus Christ, imagine what Ghost of Tsushima would look like on a goddamn computer. And these guys had the balls to give Cyberpunk a 7 and had a woman who knows jack shit about how to do her fucking job. They got the wrong woman to do this shit, and everyone she did a little video with, not a single one looked like gamers. Not a single one of them fit what I would call a real gamer. The way she's like, well, you know, the game is a little slow at times. It's an RPG. Every good RPG starts slow. This isn't fucking Call of Duty. And the one that got me the most is they kept comparing it to The Witcher. What are you doing? You review a game on its own merits. You don't compare it to a developer's prior games. It's a completely different fucking game. He's about Keanu Reeves, you know, he was a bit stiff. Oh, shut the fuck up. They probably gave the game. That's where the edgy part came from. Let's minus 1 point because the edginess, because Keanu Reeves, you know, we just don't like him because he you know, he's a white man with privilege and he, oh God, yeah. I'm a fucking retard, I swear to God, bro. But yeah, I thank you for watching my video, man. I'm recording this on my my iPhone 11 Max, so it's not gonna look that good. I got the camera facing me. No, you know, you can flip it, so the quality's gonna be a little low. But yeah, thank you for watching my video. For listening to my rant. You know, these are the videos that got my channel big at one point. Now my channel's really fucking dead. Like the YouTube algorithm's basically like, fuck you, bro. Like that you have to subscribe. You have to subscribe, unsubscribe, then resubscribe, hit the bell notification, then you might get a notification of this video. But yeah, like thanks for watching my video. If you like this style of video, because Cold War has pissed me to fuck off lately, I might make another video. But thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time. Peace.